The answer is, but how would you like your month of October personally and that of the teams?
Yeah, obviously, I think our team, we probably still haven't played our best game yet. I think that's the encouraging part. Obviously, our record is good, but we still have a lot to work on, and we have a group that is eager to keep getting better and growing as a team and growing as a group. So, just gotta keep pushing forward.
You certainly, I think, came closer to that last night against Chicago, and I wonder how much seeing Pittsburgh come in as the number one team that maybe that inspires you to move the notches up a couple more on the ladder.
Yeah, last night obviously was better. It was more like our team game. Still still always some areas to improve on, but Pittsburgh's been playing great lately, so we got to be ready for a tough test, and playing against always playing against Sidney Crosby is always a lot of motivation. So obviously excited to do that.
In the media, we like to talk about teams like yours and say, they know how to win. What is it that allows this team to go 11-3 without reaching its best game?
First of all, I think our goaltending has been amazing. That's been a big part of it. Helly and Combs have both played absolutely fantastic when they've been in the pipes, so that helps. And we're a veteran group. Obviously a lot of new faces in here this year, so a lot of getting comfortability with everyone, understanding the system a little more, and I think that comes with time. So just a great group of guys. Very tight knit, and everyone trying to play for each other.
I know one of your mantras is to always try and get better. Are we seeing the best version of Mark Scheifele right now that we've ever seen before?
I don't know. I play with some amazing players. I'm very, very lucky to play with Casey and Gabe, and they've been fantastic this year. So just want to keep growing with them, keep getting better with them, and just never be complacent and continue to push for more.
Mark, are you surprised at all to see Sidney Crosby and Kenny Malkin still being as dominant as they are at their age and with how many years they've been in the league?
Honestly, no, not at all. Both guys, Hall of Famers, guys that have been amazing in this league for so long, and their hockey IQ, is just amazing. So I'm not surprised at all. They're good veteran guys. They they work hard at their craft, and it's no surprise. They're Hall of Famers for a reason, and they keep pushing for more, and it's really, really fun to watch.
What does it mean for your group to have Adam Lowry almost come back?
Yeah, it's great to see him in a regular jersey and skating with us, and I know he's eager to get going again. So obviously getting your captain back on the ice with the team is obviously a huge boost to the group, and we're really excited to see him get back at it, and just happy to see him making good progress.
Mark, just to go back to Sid just for a second, you've played against him many, many times, but what was it like the first time?
I still remember, actually, I started that game against him. So I took the opening face-off against him, and
Did you win it?
I won the face-off, actually, and I remember Chris Thorburn looking at me, and he said I had the biggest smile on my face after I won the face-off. Like, it was almost like my game was over. I was done. I'm not playing anymore. I won the first face-off against Sid, and so hopefully I can win a couple against him tomorrow.
Yeah, just in terms of how your game has developed. Josh said it the other night. You are all world in your puck protection skills. Is that something that you developed watching how Sid has also played the game, or has that just happened organically over the years that you wanted to add that to your resume?
It's kind of a bit of everything. Obviously Sid's probably one of the best in the world at it. So it's just a matter of watching guys and working on things in practice and working on things in the gym to get better at that. So it's always a work in progress. Everything in hockey is always a work in progress, and you just got to continue to try to improve and try to get better, and that's about it.
Just one more for me, Mark. When you have really good lines in hockey, often people will define roles. People will say, well, there's a passer or a shooter, a playmaker, whatever. It strikes me that all three of you guys on any given night can play any of those roles, right? Is that part of what makes your line so lethal?
Yeah, I think so. We'll all drive the middle. We'll all be the guy net front where we can all shoot, we can all pass. I think that's that is what makes our line so good, is that we will all do everything. We work together really well. We understand where we need to be for each other, and I think when you're on the same page as all the other two guys, you're able to just go off instinct, and when all of us can score, all of us can pass, all of us can be the net front guy, whatever it is, that helps a lot.
So Casey's backhand goal yesterday, is that an example of that, where you're driving the middle line and he somehow knows to tuck behind you and now he's got space?
Yeah. Honestly, it's just kind of one of those things that you develop over time. I didn't really know exactly where he was going, but sometimes when that happens, you just try to get out of his way and kind of create some havoc in there and let him do his thing, because he's pretty good at that.
Sorry to change the channel. We came into Halloween music cranked. No Jets game today. I know there's a baseball game. What's the Halloween plan tonight?
Yeah, try to get some rest. Obviously, I'm not much of a baseball fan, but I've turned into one, so I'll be definitely tuning into that game.
Costume?
No costume for me. No.